Protect my bowels. Gonna protect my bowels, baby. This here episode, it's gonna be like, don't cut me, girl, crazy woman. But yeah, so Elsa, right? It's finally back. I think it's been like 27 episodes since she was in the anime. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in just it's a long task, right? And it's always cool, right? It's always cool, I think, in any anime, right? When you have, this character introduced, episode 3 or 4, whatever, right? There's like, here you are, back, right? After 4 or 5 years. But even in season 1, right? She never returned. Since being like the first person that really owned Subaru, right? And he, of course, never really beat her, right? He just kind of avoided the incident. So I like that. I think it's really interesting because, of course, here in season 2 we haven't really seen him struggle with death, right? We have seen him trying to save Rem and so on, of course, trying to save, of course, Best Girl by doing that, right? But we haven't really seen, of course, Subaru actually, getting into that, like how can he save someone, right, from, determination, from self-deleting. You know what I mean? Yeah, we saw that thing. We haven't actually seen him how to survive something that's in his face, right? Something like a crazy woman with a dagger, right? Yeah, how can he survive that? That we have not seen yet, right? So this is like the first time now in, I guess, since last season, right? Is that right? Last season that we saw him actually having an issue of survivability, right? An issue of actual survivability. I would say that, yeah, I think so. By the way, let's start watching it, but I think it's interesting because this kind of brings us back to one of the classic struggles, right, of L0, how to survive this week's onslaught. So get the timer up. That was weird. What's the point? Nothing. Sorry. Pointing to smaller tab. There we go. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, so he dies, of course. So so he's back at the sanctuary. Okay, that's a good first thing. I can figure out where is my last save point. Where am I now? Yeah, and it's like, that woman, crazy woman's back. Yeah, I was like, God damn it. It's like, bowels, protect my bowels. He should have protected the bowels, but he's back at back at sanctuary, right? Might skip the opening again. The last skip the opening and ending this season, right, of L0. Yeah, and it's back to, Emelia and so on. So it's like, back at this. Yeah, there's credits right now, so you might be skipping the ending and opening again. It's like one episode. Has there been an episode that both opening? I don't think so. Yeah, and Emelia's for shock. Maybe he can play the hand thing better now. I mean, last episode, when she was like touching his hand, he was like, "Oh, so you like me now?" Maybe he can play it better now and be a little more cool about it. Maybe he can be a little more reasonable when touching his hand and be less, obnoxious. Be less of a Subaru. He didn't listen to his father at all. Yeah, he didn't listen to his father for a second. It's like, be less obnoxious when, when a girl is flirting with you. You don't have to be the most in your face. He could be a little better at this. But yeah, they skipped the opening again, right? They skipped the opening again, right? Yeah. They like skipping the opening now. They really like... Yeah, back to Bakugo being all angry and so on, right? So wondering how will he plays out now, right? How he... And she's back the... the Chibi Baba, the Chibi. I said Chibi said, yeah, Chibi Baba. You know what I'm talking about? Chibi Baba is back. Oh yeah, the Chibi Baba. That's a nice way to say. It's like, that's a nice way of saying it. Come on, guys, that's a nice way of saying it. Chibi Baba. We have the whole thing that with his stone against the pedestal thing against Fredrica, right? And we have tell Baku this thing. So he has like 2 things he can use there. The benefit of dying is I can try to hit on Emelia differently, yeah. The benefit of being killed, losing your bowels, is that he can be like, second chance to flirt with Emelia-chan, yeah. Emelia-tan, time, yeah, this is the benefit of dying, right? It's like, This time I can give her a better motivation. Yeah, it's like, okay. I can only see in here, but I go. It's true, yeah. Interesting. I kind of builds up. Yeah, you're misunderstanding me. It's like, God damn it, I gotta get killed again here now. This is playing out the wrong way. I feel he's going the really wrong pattern. Yeah, this is like, God damn it, Subaru. It's not what you wanted. But there we go. Emelia's gonna be motivated though. I mean, it's a lot about her struggling with her past, right, in the whole. And I think when she said father or papa or dad kind of thing, to me, I read that as being a reference to her calling papa in the OVA. But yeah. Let's see if we can have that better version now. Okay, this one. Yeah, got a better P version one. I still wonder what was like 20 of the Baba in the ending, right? There's like 20 little tiny elf girls in the ending. Guess they're leaving. She's been focused on how to survive. It's like, yeah. Now it's like, wait a minute. I had to focus on the crazy blood hunt. Yeah, like. I have to figure out how to save Rem and shit. Yeah, then it feels more like, God damn it, my bowels. Here we go. Protect my bowels. Yeah. Protect my bowels. Yeah, a little more on that. That's good, Subaru. If I realize, like, wait a minute. Maybe I can talk to that crazy clown guy. Yeah, he's also annoying at me, but yeah. But now you can, like, maybe I can test some other conversation with him. Yeah, I don't know. I have this crazy woman after me with this cookery dagger things. As I said last time, I don't believe he, Rosva kind of played off as like everything I said was on purpose right there. But I don't buy it for a second. He's like, it's like a non-answer. It was a really non-answer. Right? It's like, oh, I did everything on purpose. Everyone died, and it was my plan all along. I was like, no. Yeah, I was like, I'm not buying that for a second. Right? I was like, no, I'm buying this. I'm buying this at all. I'm not buying it at all. No. It was way too much, how to say it? It was way too much. Just like, I just did it because the reason I had this plan was this reason. It's like, no. It's way too convenient for him, right? To have that kind of idea, right? So I don't buy it for a second. I'm not buying it at all. Okay, so he gets Ram instead. He gets the other. Yeah, Nesa. This feels to me like a similar thing, because it's a classic scene, right? A classic, whatever. I mean, this been that in opening 2, right? When him and Rem, of course, rides on this dragon lizard thing, so on, right? Yeah. So now he's exchanging best girl to best girl twin, right? So it's like a similar feeling. Yeah, it's like I'm gonna have a Ram instead on my on my mount here. Yeah. But so it's playing differently now. Gonna bring the other Uni with him. Fight, I guess. Yeah, and Ram is like. But I'm hoping he brings Ram now, and she can of course see Ram, right? Yeah. Waiting for her to finally meet her sister, right? Definitely. And be all like, what is this thing? This blew me. Yeah, what is blew me, right? There we go. So he's exchanged sisters now. He lost the Rem as he's ride along, right? So he needs to bring another, maid, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? Petra could be used to, yeah. Like he needs the other one now. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. Come on, it makes perfect sense. I'm just gonna. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I think I said that, of course. For the next battle, yeah. Yeah, but here we go. Barasu and Ram in the same. Yeah, I never used it last time. Like I didn't try it. I didn't have time last time. She cut me so fast, so it's like, yeah, I didn't get time to use it. It means something to him at least. Like, yeah. But I keep saying it last week, right? I think Fredrica, because everyone's like, don't trust Fredrica, and then he dies for Elsa. I'm like, are they somehow, a team, right? Is she teaming up with her, maybe? Interesting. I'm waiting for Ram to be the new Bascalier, falling for. And I was like, I remember those Ram incidents. It's like, oh yeah, it's like she does some stuff too, Barasu. Okay, here we go. Can I tell you about Rem, maybe? Or try at least? Yeah, they must continue you in the world. Huh? You mean Roswell? God damn it, girl! Oh, obviously, Roswell-sama. Not Roswell-sama! Another Persian! God damn it, poor Ram. Yeah, poor Ram. No, this other Persian you like more than him. Here we go. Rem! Oh shit, here we go. What does she think about figuring out about Rem exists? What will be her... Okay, we didn't really see. I mean, maybe she's crying, I don't know. But yeah, this is what I'm waiting for, right? To see how Ram is gonna react, hearing about Rem and meeting Rem and so on. He's like, I don't trust Fredrica. Good, Subaru. Neither do I. Good. Should I attack or run? Attack. Always attack first. The best kind of. Oh, Petra, the third Rem. I mean, she's really trying to be the new maid right there. Yeah, I got faster with this ride here. Almost the Petra is not dead yet. Yeah, see, he's like, I see a Rem in her. Okay. Oh yeah. That was so weird. I mean, I can't be the only guy, but she was like, please take my skirt. It was like a really weird skirt scene. She was like, I mean, it looked like she was looking up the skirt. But I can't be the only one thinking that. Episode 1 or 2, yeah. I mean, I get that he's very emotional here, and she's alive and so on. He's happy she's alive. But also, I feel like not a good time to be all like, let's hug and be friends. Yeah, it's like, maybe you should run in and, talk to, Yeah, but I think he should, maybe. I should have met Ram now, what? But I should met. I mean, she met Ram and Emelia, I guess, in the city. Petra Des. I guess they never met in the village. Maybe they didn't in this time loop. You seem to know your place! That's Ram, yeah, that's Ram for you. You seem to know your place, little girl. Good! That's right, I'm your boss. It's like, okay, yeah. Yes. You serve me. Yeah, okay, good, Ram, good. You sure about that? You sure about that, girl? It's nothing weird with her at all. It's like, it's been a while. She's been gone though. Yeah, okay, interesting, yeah. First of all, should secure Rem, right? Who is this Rem you're talking about? Where's Beko though? Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is been happening now. See how this is what I'm waiting for right there. See how Ram is gonna. I mean, of course, it will. I mean, we're just gonna see, right? Let's see. Yeah, my twin sister. It's hard to say though, but it's gonna be emotional. because she doesn't have a memory, right? She might just be like, oh. It's hard to tell how she's gonna react. Obviously, she shouldn't have emotions over it, but she should understand, of course, because they are twins. But it's obvious that something happened to it, so it's like, yeah. Oh, here she is. Scary woman. Yeah, my poison Doku. Yeah, I'm thinking things me, right? It's like poison in that tea, maybe. It's like, yeah, I want to drink this tea, girl. I want to drink it now. Yeah. Here we go. It's gonna show her this thing, and what happened now? Then? From her. I don't like. Jag har inte sett, so you know about him, but yeah, I don't rate it. Alltså. Oh, are you the older sister? Oh, Subaru is on point. Yeah, you're the Onishan? Well, yes, I am. Yeah, he's on point there. You're the Onishan? But yes, of course I am. Yeah, why did you trick me with that thing? Yeah, to trap me, yes! Maybe. Or is she working with someone else? Yeah. What do you mean by trap? I didn't do it. Who did that trap then? Well, at least someone is doing something here. That's good. I like it. I like this Subaru. I like this paranoid Subaru. Yeah, this is me. I can relate to this. I don't trust anyone. Yeah, this is like, what's happening to me? Who did trap me with teleporting? Here we go. Nothing's happening. Well, he can always die and replay this thing. yeah, he can always like, no. Typical Ram. Your tea still sucks. Like, oh yeah, stop them thing, I excel at it. It's like, typical Ram. Your tea is still bad. Like, thank you, Ram. Yeah, that's nice of you. It's like, god damn it, Ram. God damn it. Yeah, it's like, god damn it, Ram. It's a pathetic excuse. Yeah, you're wrong. Man, she's on one angry boss, yeah. Yeah, sticking to your excuses. Here we go, now she's getting angry at her. Yeah, you betrayal is clear. I go like a Ram is like, I don't trust you either. It's like, no, it's Ram time to question her. Yeah, you're clearly evil. Yeah, I like it. They're both like, let's kill her. I won't resist, but what does that mean? Okay, to use force sounds out of context. It sounds great. Yeah, you're gonna use force to break it in. But okay, great. Are we friends? As I said, friends, but we've known for 10 years. A colleague for 10 years. Yeah, colleague for 10 years. Shouldn't say friends. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here she go. Here we go. She's back. I feel his plan didn't work out very well here. We kept getting the girl. He didn't really think about this thing, yeah. Okay, maybe Ram can defeat her though. Maybe Freddy can defeat her. Oh yeah, she's transforming, yeah, Persh. And her hair can fight or something? I don't know, but she grabs her with her hair, yeah. She's like, gotta get my magical hair power. Oh, she's like, whatever, yeah, oh yeah, she's like, some blood, and just gets me stronger. Yeah, come on, exactly. Yeah, you get me to bleed, awesome, yeah, it's like, just gonna make me warm up, right? Yeah, fredrica in her, like, half werewolf kind of thing going there. And of course, there's some freaking sudden side up on her. It's probably bowels. It's like, pain in my stomachs! Oh, there we go, hit by the needles. Oh. Well, a very explosive defense against her, yeah. We're just gonna have the mansion. But it's probably like acupuncture, like poison needles, right? So you probably somehow, you know. Definitely didn't get her. She's definitely gonna probably kill them event, right? Yeah, Rem and Beatrice is still. Well, Beatrice, you would imagine, could defeat her, though. But anyway, yeah, like. Rem is. We can't leave your sister? Yeah, and Ram's like, whatever, who cares about that Rem girl? Yeah, god damn it, Ram. Yeah, you can't abandon Rem, so of course she doesn't care about her. Yeah, doesn't care about her. Yeah, and super sad illicit, right? Can't just sacrifice your sister. Oh yeah, number game. 3 of us, we have 1 dead. Come on, great trade-off. Might be my motto. Oof, I sense the same blood even. Come on, Ram, you can't abandon your. But her blind, her brain is blank. She would say the same thing. She actually probably would actually. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Rem probably do the same thing. Right? She's like, if I was dead inside, she would leave me like nothing. Yeah, I guess she's. In that sense, he's right though. I'm pretty sure she would also sacrifice me if I was like a comatose without a soul. I want to save them too, yeah. Well, Beatrice, I don't know if she's actually in danger though. Shut up, yeah, Ram is like, it's not my vote. Man, Ram is a boss. Yeah, it's like no, I decide. Yeah, it's like. Yeah, Fred's gonna fight. Oh, she's gonna like reveal her true form here, trying off her clothing, going all furry. I suppose so. She's going all furry here. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be how etchy will it be here. They're not showing it. Subaru is staring at it. Okay, I guess she's actually okay. Yeah, she's like family friend, I guess. I guess she goes full. Whoa, yeah, she's going that full thing. Probably not too family friendly here. Using Garfield, I guess he's. I guess she's going furry up. Full furry form. Here we go. Oh yeah, she's going like full furry now. Actually, yeah, straight up. Okay, she's going. Okay, she could transform into like a full cat. I guess this is. Oh, she has a nice ass though. Yeah, she got a nice buttocks though. That's good. Proper anime. This is again nice and rounded. Yeah, proper anime. Very good. Very good anime. Very good. I like it. They're good and round. Yeah. But okay, she can transform into a full form, of course. She doesn't take off her clothes. Yeah, it makes sense. It's anime. It makes sense. And jumps into the darkness though. That seems like a really bad strategy though. That seems like a really bad strategy to me. If I'm gonna go and save Rem and Beatrice, I wouldn't just jump into the hole where I fought someone. I would probably take the other path. I wouldn't be like, I'm gonna jump into the room where she was lately seen, right? Because she's like hiding in that room with the darkness. Yeah, I wouldn't jump into that room at all. I would probably take some other path to try to at least like backstab her or something. We can hear the roars. Wait. Can she also transform? It's like double. Is it furry or furry? Is that like her form? Maybe? Maybe it's the other scenes because we have that other like a girl. It's probably the other scene because they had a girl when in the opening, right? They have this like a woman with like demon beast drive and mob beast. So could be her. Maybe it could be her form. It could be kind of fun if they both have like one beast form each. But yeah, but there is, in the opening, right, it's a character with, bats and beasts and so on. So it's probably her demonic beasts. Some kind of chimera thing, goat kind of thing there. Yeah, and the small bats. So that's definitely the opening, with a lot of small bats around her. But he has been, like, impaled by that. Oh, Petra. Oh, yeah, that's pain. Yeah, gonna put it out and it's like bleeding and yeah, but there we go at least. I feel he's gonna die probably. Have to repeat this thing again. Yeah, it doesn't go too well here, I feel. But yeah. Back using her little Petra and her little handkerchief girl, yeah. Yeah, she's bleeding, of course. Petra is a strong character, yeah. Well, it is true. Petra is really fighting here to become the new ultimate maid. Yeah, she's really... Petra is really going for it. She's gonna be the new favorite maid here. She has to defeat Ram and being the best maid here. And I guess Fredrica, furry maid Sama, yeah. But yeah. I think it's... I feel it's pretty bad. Wait, not the best timing there, girl. It's like, what? Oh, you die? No, at least he's like, I guess, debris over him, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's being crushed by... yeah, I guess it's being... this dragon. Oh, and then he probably dies by... Whoa! It's the interesting power vision here. I guess he probably dies here by some beast there. Gets him. Yeah, blood's wide there. Basically back to where he died last time. Yeah, it's like he's dying in the same hallway. Or he's probably dead though, so. Yes. Oh, it's only her hand, right? It's only her hand, right? Yeah, it's only her hand, right? It's like he only has the hand. Petra's did a cute hand there. And nothing else, right? Yeah, she's also debris sit there. Wait, he's alive still? It's nice walking though. No, he's walking around here now though. I think he should, delete himself so he can go back here and say Petra. Should be... Okay, now she's like, some bounce! And she's back here! But he's still in the damn hallway, so it's like the exact same... Oh, you mean the cat? She was fun. Of course she did one, right? I think she's probably a lot stronger than like Fredrica's cat form. Yeah. Professional courtesy. Professional courtesy, yeah, I don't... But man's animated, they don't have time for opening, they never have time for opening and endings. They're just like, whatever, there's so much storyline, you can do this shit. 2 maids, yeah, and one shot. And Byaku hiding in her library, yeah. Melee. Huh. Yeah, your bowels are screwed. Okay. This might be the whole Beatrice thing. He managed to like... Yeah, exactly. I think that. He managed to get the Beatrice right. Yeah, thinking that. But this might be like really bad and yeah. Bea is like saves him. So you're thinking that. He must... Yeah, Beatrice saves him. It's like, is that gonna like kill off, Petra then? Right? Or maybe Fredrica and Ram and... Yeah. But that feels like really... Like he said there, like I said it, yeah, like, why did you save me for? Like, why did you save me for? Now I can't, maybe, I have to die, right? I want to die so I can, And actually you can question why did Beatrice save the other ones before this thing. But yeah, let's review it, It's interesting. The last page there, immediately. It's like, screw you, little girl, why did you save me for? So yeah, Bea opens the door, so you say that, yeah. And that feels to me, so... yeah, he's alive. Petra clearly died there, or maybe she did survive. But I mean, the chance of Petra surviving is probably very low, right? At least she was like under some debris there, but she might be alive, but probably not. So obviously he wants to die there, right? And we can assume that Fredrica is dead too, right? Most likely. But I don't know. Maybe. I don't think they're gonna like kill off all of them, because I mean, if he doesn't die here. If Subaru doesn't die in this episode, or I mean this life, right? If he doesn't die here, then him and Byaku is gonna survive, then everyone else is gonna be dead, right? So that's gonna be like Ram, Petra, yeah, So I don't really buy that he won't die in his life and not, come back to where we were in the beginning of the episode. Because it'd be way too many deaths, right? But yeah, so let's go back to the furry form. Of course, Fredrica showing off her furry self. It was nice there. She kept, having great assets, right, in her furry form. Yeah, I was like, but that was very anime too. She's like, I have to fight for real. It's like, it's very anime, right? It's like, I gotta fight you first. I gotta rip off my, my maid outfit and get like, show off. And Subaru's like, whoa, there's some nice furry oppas, yeah. And then of course turns into full beast. And so previously she did this like half beast thing, right? She was fighting as her and you can see her into that full form thing. But she's probably a lot weak, right? Probably get owned. She jumped in there pretty quickly. And in my opinion, I think it was a little stupid, right? As I mentioned, the reaction there, that she's after this in here, she just jumps into the room they escaped. That would be the last option I would do. If I'm gonna go fight someone and I escape through that door, I wouldn't use that door to jump in again. I would try to go around or something. Right? Usually you don't want to take the same pattern again. Like it feels kind of bad, right? And probably waiting for you and like dark there inside. Yeah, it feels a little stupid or like the usually the dumbest strategy to jump in that path. But anyway, she does that. I guess she got owned off screen, right? And then we see the beast, right? And I think the beast thing, as I talked about in my opening reaction and session and so on and review of the opening. In the opening, you do see, of course, the main baddies episode, right? And you see some of the other, the scenes and whatever, yeah, these kind of other bad guys, right, antagonists, so to speak. And there is clearly, I would argue then, in the opening at least, but I think it's pretty clear, you do have another female character, right, that has control over beasts, right? That's pretty like given by the opening. And she has like these kind of beasts, right? A lot of bats behind her. So I'm guessing that it's not only there are at least two, main antagonists here, right? Or main, like two strong antagonists, whatever you call that, in here fighting, right? It's Elsa with the whole bowel hunting, but also then the demon controller, right? The mob beast demon controller. She's also probably here, right? And this is probably the character we saw in the opening. But I don't think we've ever seen that woman though in an actual episode, but she was in the opening, and she's very likely, of course, the controller of the previous, Hellhound thing, right? This is the one, right? So it's probably back to her again. But if it's all the bats, because there was a lot of bats in the opening too behind her, so that's probably her controlling this beast, right? Or sending them there or whatever. So she's part of this thing. And I guess the beast was the one that actually killed Petra, probably. But yeah, that's pretty gruesome, right? Petra's hand secreted Subaru, and it's interesting, like pow vision there, right? You see him in everything is red and so on. But again, I have a hard time seeing that, even though Beatrix saved him, I have a very hard time seeing that he won't actually get to replay this thing, because I think we can almost safely assume, not 100%, but probably that Ram also died. So, Ram, Fredrica, and Petra dying permanently if you can't go back, right, to the save point. That seems a lot. That seems like a lot of people dying in this one save. So I don't buy in that. I think we're probably all gonna get back to the same thing that we kind of were previously, back in Sanctuary, or maybe a little further back. But yeah, interesting episode. Fredrica had a cool power to which she kind of fuck with her hair. Kind of saw her using her, like a magic, controlling her hair, I guess, freely. It's like a part of her, beast. Sitting at anything I can find here. I'm trying to find a good image of it. Which has transformed. There we go. Yeah, I like this scene here. Yeah, I like this scene here. She kind of like, Petra, grab my hair. Yeah, it's like, grab my hair, girl. Like, pulls her. Yeah, I like that thing. Yeah, like triggers at her, like, yeah, it's like, grab my hair, girl. It's like, yeah, I can throw you over this place with my hair. So that was like a nice power there. Yeah, but I guess it's because of her. Yeah, I guess I gonna drop the theory last week. But I mean, I was only half serious with that theory last week, right? But I still think that, like we saw it last week and this week too, when there's so much discussion about Fredrica being the traitor, I was like, could she be with Elsa, right? Or be Elsa, whatever. One thing though, which you can try out here though, is that in this episode here, give this comment here, right? We do have, someone, right, is controlling the beast, right? Someone's controlling the beast, right? Someone's controlling this demon beast, right? The mob beast. That could be Fredrica. Then I still don't trust this woman, no, but I'm like, that could be interesting. It's an interesting idea that I'm thinking about here, right? I'm so paranoid with Fredrica because like she's like, I will fight her, right? And then she jumps into the house again in the dumbest exit, like into the house. And then the very next scene, we see them. Oh, here's a mob beast. Why did that demon appear from? Like, why is a demon beast here now? So Fredrica could be the demon beast girl, right? She could be the one controlling all the demon beasts. I will not budge on my paranoia for Fredrica, but I mean that could be a thing. She could be like, oh no, she's actually controlling all the demon beasts. Probably not, but I mean, still, it's a little suspicious that she leaves and then suddenly another beast returns, or maybe she could be the beast, right? She could be maybe controlled by someone to turn into that demon beast. But I'm saying that it's kind of like she jumps away in the very next scene. Here's a demon beast. It's like, yeah, what the demon beast? And they look very similar, like a cat demon beast, a coat, you know, yeah, it's like interesting. But yeah, the hair thing is pretty cool. She goes with the hair and so on. And then of course she shows her her assets, and we see Subaru standing there and staring at when it's happening. Yeah, there's a pretty good scene. And Subaru is like, furry, furry. Yeah, you see. I mean, even Ram is like, those are pretty big. Yeah. Yeah, obviously the arc is. Yeah. There's a good point here. One thing I will say is that this season is I'm sorry, but I was thinking there because this season, right, it is a part 1, right? So I think it's a part 1, right, and then it's like a bit of break. I was sorry, but I was thinking, commentary, yeah, good comment. I'm thinking, you're right in that, definitely. That I'm thinking here now. I don't know when the next part's gonna be, right? I haven't thought about it yet, but of course, thanks to the delays with the the pandemic, so right, we're probably gonna see next year. I think the next episodes, right? I mean, of course, this after I think it's gonna be 12 episodes now, probably, right? And then it's like 12 more episodes next year, and we get more of this arc, probably, yeah. Definitely gonna be a while in the anime to get this answer, definitely. So yeah, I think we have a spin there. So I don't know. I don't think they have announced when they're gonna have more L0 next year. Because I think the plan was, to have all the episodes this year, right? Like the spring, winter, and then having it probably even now or maybe next season. So it's probably earliest next year. Attack on Titan, it's also confusing if it's gonna start next season or not, because they keep saying back and forth that they're gonna actually commit to that. But anyway, yeah, it's interesting thing to think about. I'll talk about the Rem thing now. What is that Ram? And she's like, let's abandon Rem. She's like, she's dead to me. What was that scene? Oh, here we go, yeah. Here she's like, no, I don't care about my sister anymore. So I think it was an interesting scene. Of course, with Ram. And, I kind of like it actually, but she's like, Ram would done the same thing. I like it. She's like, I don't remember my sister, but I'm sure she would abandon me if I didn't have any, if my brain was dead, I was like, in coma and my soul is gone. I am sure my sister would have abandoned me to save you, whatever. It's like, yeah, she probably would, right? Even if she really loves, of course, her sister, her Ram and Ram, it feels like Ram also would be like, no, if she can't use her powers anymore, she's basically dead. We have to, move on. I feel Ram would do the same thing. Yeah, I feel she's they're both pretty pragmatic, right? So it makes a lot of sense in a way, and we didn't really get to see Ram's actual reaction inside, right? A little bit like a little bit flashback there, or whatever I call it. When she was looking at Ram there, like a short second there, but it's like a weird thing, right? This whole Ram and Ram thing now, because Ram is like, oh, I don't know this girl. Like, I have actual zero emotions for her, right? But she's like, I know that it's probably true what you said, because we have the same bloodline. Like, I can feel like her demon, the Uni blood or whatever. I can feel we have the same magical blood or something. So I know it's probably true, and obviously they look the same. So she's like, she looks like me. We both have this, the appearance, or we are twins. But at the same time, she of course has no emotional attachment to her, right? And Ram is quite a rough girl, right? Very pragmatic, very much like, your teeth stinks. Yeah, that's. She's like, she talks to Fredrica. She's like, your tea is horrible. It's like, it's Ram, right? She's like, that girl, my sister, she's dead to me. She's not alive anyway. Yeah, So I think that was it's a good part there, and you know, I think it makes sense, right? It fits the Ram personality to be like, well, if she's dead, right? Basically, that for me. Like she's in this coma. What can she do, right? Let's just leave her, right? Something like that, right? I don't know with Garth. I feel Garth is like, but Garth, and I'm a little biased with Garth because he looks like, it sounds like Bakugo. But I feel that with Garth it's like Barf, yeah. It's kind of similar to the Bakugo. I feel there's a little bit Sundra, you know, a little bit Sundra. He's like his opinion about Subaru, I feel, has been better, right? I mean, he says like, I don't like you, but it's more like I don't like you. You know, that's kind of how I read it. It's kind of like, you know, I don't want to admit that I like you. That's kind of, you know, how I feel about it more. Like it has a little more honest there, but it's not that. Yeah, it's probably more of a Sundra thing. It's like that's a Decker, right? But I will say I absolutely am a little biased then, based on that, you know, he is, and the same master, of course, as Bakugo, and kind of similar thing, right? So I got a good image of him here, you know. It's a little bit of that. This is like the perfect image of him, I think. He was a little half angry at him. This one here, you know, this is like a classic Sundra face, you know. He's like, I mean, I don't really like you, you know. Like this is a classic Sundra face, and he's doing this like, you know, the arms are across. It's like, I mean, if you say so, you know. It's like I'm kind of half angry, but not really angry at you. Yeah, it's like, you know, he's that isn't to me, it's a Sundra. He has that Sundra feel to it, you know. I'm the princess, yeah. Screw you, princess, you know. It's kind of that kind of way, right? Definitely. So I think it's a little bit like that. I think it's a little more honest. But that's Beatrice thing though. That's one thing I will say. The last thing here for the review here. I always find that so strange with Beatrice, with her whole powers and so on. Like, why is Beatrice not helping them before? I think that's the biggest for me with Beatrice, right? Why isn't Beatrice ever helping them before? I'll say it again, but I mean, like, she saves Subaru there at the end, and he's angry, right? Because he wants to die, right? He wants to die so he can save Petra and so on, right? And then she saves him. Why couldn't she be like, oh, we're being attacked. I'm just gonna protect everyone from these like crazy people. I'm gonna protect this furry girl and so on before they die. Like, why hasn't she done? I'm gonna save the little maid girl, little Petra girl. I'm gonna save the innocent little girl before it happens, right? But he's like, nah. But then it says him, yeah. So the Bea thing, we need to really figure out why she can't just do shit. But it's a really weird thing with her. How will he die? Maybe he should kill himself. Maybe he's gonna delete himself. I would like that if Bea is like, I need you to be alive because of the, you know, because you have the sin of this thing and so on. I think Bea is probably stronger. I think there's a lot of weird things with Bea. Bea, I think has a lot of weird things, right? And I think that Bea might be one of the sins or whatever, yeah, or maybe one of the witches, yeah. Like Bea for me feels like super ancient, like a Shibi Baba, right? Yeah, but Bea to me is like there's a lot of strange things with her, and there's probably a lot of things not explained with her, right? And her actual connection to, you know, Bitter Goose and so on, right? So it's probably saving him to be like, oh, but you have his powers now, and he left me, so you know, something weird with her, yeah. So I think that's probably why. And then I'm guessing Subaru next episode. It's gonna be like, I need to die, and be like, oh yeah, like Seppuku right style, because he's like, screw this shit. I think Bea is probably the strongest in the house. Because I think Bea is, you know, hiding all the powers. Yeah, but I think Beatrice is strongest in that house. I think Bea is hiding all the powers. I think she has all these weird powers, but her agenda is, but I think her, you know, agenda is very weird. She's like, I can't fight them because of this reason. I have this oath or something, or I promised I couldn't leave the library because of this reason 1,000 years ago, or something kind of weird, you know. She's locked away or something, right? Maybe she's one of the dead witches, right? It's something like that. That could be one thing, though. If she's dead, like with Echidna, she might be one of the dead witches, right? And she's stuck in the house, she can't leave the library. That could be added to it. Maybe she only has soul, right? I'm throwing it out there, but maybe Bea is just a soul like her, and she can't leave the library properly. Like, she's powerful, but she can't actually leave and fight people. That could be a thing, though. She's some kind of sealed away, you know, half her powers, right? Something like that. That's still more reasonable. But still, though, given that, I think again that Subaru will probably delete himself, right? Because she is like, I have to save you because you're created to the book and to be the so on. And he's like, no, I need to die to save the girls, right? And he kill himself. Probably. But yeah, that's the at 0. Good episode. Could be my favorite episode. Reinhardt. Reinhardt is like super OP. Reinhardt is hard to say. But Reinhardt, I think, has some, I don't know, it's like it's OP, right? It's everything. He's an OP guy. He's an Isekai protagonist guy. Normal Isekai protagonist guy. He's just like an older anime character. I don't know with him though, but he has like all the basic powers now, yeah. But, who's the strongest? I mean, it's probably the witch, right, himself. No, I don't know. What about it? But anyway, it'll be the end of this time. Next live stream is probably on Friday. Rent a girlfriend. Can't do more of Peter. That last video got removed, so can't do that. So you guys drop that. I would say that here I can't do the anime Peter anymore. You know, I mean, maybe yeah, the anime came down or was removed. Not family friendly, yeah. So that won't be the next stream. Probably be Rent a Girlfriend on Friday. So anyway, subscribe guys, hit the like button, and have a great day.